Hello everyone, this is Professor Harshit, and this is a short video on the CFA Access Scholarship. So basically, basic details on it: what is the Access Scholarship, how much do you save, how do you apply. So we have a window opening tomorrow. That is 20th of. So I'm recording on 19th, so 20th of September 2022. So who should ideally apply in this window, etc. So I'm going to give all the details. A 5-10 minute video. If you all have any doubts in the whole video, please ensure you put it down in the comment section. I will try and respond to each and every doubt. Also, I will be giving out a free sample essay to anyone who wants it. So you could just maybe go down to the description of the video, and you will see that there's a link given out there. All you need to do is fill in details out there, and we will WhatsApp you a sample, I can say, essay on your WhatsApp number. So kindly do that so that you receive or you know how to actually draft the essay. And do subscribe to our channel. I will be preparing a lot of content related to finance, financial courses, upskilling, etc., and putting it up out here. So yes, let's start now. So first thing, and the most important thing, like if you get the scholarship, how much money do you receive? You see this chart. This chart shows two things. One is the fees without the scholarship, which is in dark blue. This is in dollars, and this is inclusive of 18% GST. So in India, you have to pay an 18% GST. And the light blue one is if you receive the scholarship, what's the fee? So if you see from $1,475, your fees will go down to $295. And this is the early bird fee. If you were going to do the regular, I can say intake, in that scenario, it will be more expensive than this too. But I'm assuming that everyone out here is sane enough to go in for the early bird fees. So yeah, you save, if you see $1,180, you multiply that with the current USD INR rate, what is the amount you save? You save 1 lakh rupees. Yes, that's a huge amount you save if you receive the scholarship. So by getting the CF Access scholarship, you will be receiving, I can say, saving approximately 1 lakh rupees. So this includes the registration fee and the examination fee both. The $1,475 and the $295 is the only thing which you need to pay. Yeah, so this is the amount of benefit or the money you can save. So it's a huge chunk. It's a big sum. So ensure you pay full attention to this video, learn how to actually apply for it, and make the most out of it. So now, who should apply for the scholarship? So there are some specific rules which are very important. First, the candidate should not have registered for the exam already. If you already registered for the exam, it means you do not need the scholarship. You've paid the money. So yes, you cannot apply. Second, candidates for all levels can apply for a scholarship. So you can be a level 1 candidate, a level 2 candidate, or a level 3 candidate. You can apply for the scholarship. If you've received the scholarship previously, you can still apply. So yeah, you can apply it in all the levels. Next, the dates. It's opening on the 20th of September 2022. Now, approximately, these windows go on for a month. So I'm assuming it should be somewhere till mid-October. That should be the window to apply for the scholarship. And I am expecting the results somewhere in November 22 or mid-November 22. That's when you can expect the results of the scholarship. The scholarship results do not come together. They come in a staggered manner on your email. So there might be a chance your friend has received the scholarship and you haven't received the email. That does not mean you will not receive it. And your friend might have got a rejection mail, you haven't received the mail, it doesn't mean that you will get it. It's a staggered manner, and they just send it to everyone one by one. Also, I get a lot of questions saying that, sir, should we apply at the start of the window? Should we apply at the end of the window? Guys, I have had a lot of my students receiving the scholarship, and I have done a thorough, tried to do a thorough research, or I can say tried to join dots at, was there something common in everyone? Did they apply at a specific time, etc.? And this is across a lot of windows. And believe me, there's nothing like that. You can apply it whenever you want. I would still prefer to apply in the first 10 days. That should be the preference. But it doesn't make a difference when you apply. It's the only thing which they'll see is if you actually need it and deserve it. That's what they'll be seeing it. Now, who should apply? Like, when should your ideal, I can say, attempt be for you to apply for this window? So guys, you should be giving your CFA exams, can be any level, between May 23 to May 24. So May 23, August 23, November 23, Feb 24, and May 24. These 5 attempts is the ideal thing for this specific window, because once you receive the scholarship, you can register for the exam in the next 1 year. So till May 24, it should be fine. If you are a Feb 23 student, do not register for this scholarship or apply for the scholarship, because you will, ideally you should have applied for the early bird. Even if you not applied for the early bird, the regular deadline is also in the start of November. So you wouldn't get the results by then. So yeah, May 23 to May 24 is when or I can say, is the ideal attempt. So if you are someone who is in the second last year right now and is going to appear for August 23, uh, in that scenario, this is right. Like, I know your exams are far away, but apply for the scholarship right now, because that is when you can actually save that 1 lakh rupee. Okay. Next, the essay, the most important part. Like, so before last time, that is before the last window, the June window, uske pehle, like before that, there was no limit on the number of words. Since the June window, there is a limit of 250 words. You cannot have more than 250 words in the essay. And that makes it extremely difficult. You need to put in a lot of details in the essay, and you need to be very particular with the words you are using. You should ensure you do not repeat things, because you have very less number of words available to actually show your case to them, to actually tell them why you feel you need the scholarship as well as deserve the scholarship. Also, the family income and assets have to be separately mentioned before you write the essay. Make sure you convert them to USD and then mention it. So let's assume if your family income is 8 lakh rupees per year, that tantamounts to approximately $10,000 a year. So that's how you write it. So your annual income and the total assets you have, please convert them to USD and then write it. It makes a difference. Like India overall is like our, I can say, uh, per capita income is much lesser compared to most Western countries, which makes India or Indians earning much lesser in a comparative manner. Even if we can stay a much, or I can live a much better life with a much lesser amount, still in comparison, if you see, when you put it in dollars, it just feels that Indians require it more. So this is a small hack. Put it in USD. Okay. So 250 words, and do not repeat things. Now, what should be the essay? 5 things I've written. I've taken this directly from the CFA Institute's website. I'm going to explain this to you. Financial need is in green because that's like the most important part. Like if you ask me, this will have like a 40% weightage, and the other four should have a 15% weightage. So financial need is the most important thing, because this is an access scholarship. This is given to people who cannot access it due to financial constraints. So if they feel you actually need the scholarship, alongside with deserving it, you will get it. And I've seen a lot of my students, such students getting it. So yeah. So first thing is financial need. Second is your academic and professional accomplishments. You've won some competitions and you've come first in college, etc. So any kind of academic and professional, if you've been working and you've got like the best employee of the year, or you've become a fund manager in like just 3 years, etc. Like if you have some accomplishments which you feel will I can say make your case towards being a good person in the field of finance, put that up. Next is obstacles overcome during the journey. So if there were some obstacles which you have overcome, can be a language barrier, can be some personal loss which happened, and you've overcome the same thing and been able to thrive even after all of that, do mention about that. Third, contributions to the local community. So how have you contributed to people around you? Like maybe you've given some financial literacy to someone, you've gone to an NGO and taught someone, any kind of things. So like I have seen in the West, people give a lot of weightage to the amount of social work you do. Like, even like if I've seen that in movies, like people actually do not get a lot of punishment. Instead, they get social work. So they have to like do clean up stuff, etc. Because there they give a lot of weightage to that part of any human. So if you have done something like that, mention that in small words. And the fourth thing which they ask you is interest towards CFA and the financial world. So if you are like, you have to showcase how interested you are in finance and how interested you are in the CFA charter and how it can help you. So it's a mixture of all of this which is required for you to actually crack the CFA access scholarship, or I can say receive the access scholarship. One thing which I need to mention out here is, guys, please ensure to not lie. Like CFA considers ethics as the topmost thing. You do not want to get into their bad books when it comes to being caught lying. What and so every country has its the CFA society. India also has it. and they can very easily verify the kind of information you've given. So do not lie just for the sake of getting a scholarship. Write the truth, especially your financial income and assets. Believe me, there'll be a lot of other people. Like if you are well to do and if you can afford it, do not lie to just get it, because there'll be a lot of people who cannot afford it and who require it, and it'll be unfair to them if you get it. So ideally, if you deserve it, you'll get it. So put in the actual stuff when it comes to your financial numbers, as well as other things like your obstacles or accomplishments. Put in the actual stuff only. Do not lie. So what is the ideal essay? So the ideal essay, according to me, should go in such a way that you first talk about your interest in the world of finance, which includes your accomplishments and obstacles overcome. So how interested you are, you've done this, you've done that, you've been a stock trader, you've done these many certifications, you've taken part in these competitions, you accomplished these things, etc., etc. So whatever is the interest wala part, you start with that. Then you talk about how the CFA charter will help you, I can say, fulfill your professional dreams. So if you've dreamt of being a portfolio manager, if you've dreamt of working in a brokerage house at New York, like I'm just giving random examples, okay? How will the CFA charter be helpful in that? Like will how well will CFA help you actually reach that goal? Is the next part. The third part is where you talk about that you have some issues currently in your finance, because of which it becomes difficult to actually pursue CFA. So you talk about your interest, then you talk about how CFA will ensure or help you reach your goal. Then you talk about how your finances or how your current financial condition is actually a hindrance to doing CFA. And then the closing statement where you say that, okay, I just hope you give me the scholarship, kind of a thing. That's the ideal essay. 250 words, no repetitions. That's extremely important because you only have 250 words. So yes, this is about the essay and about the CF Access Scholarship. I will repeat, if you have any questions or doubts, put it down in the comment section and I will try and answer all of them one by one. In the description, there is a link. Go to the link, fill in your details, and we will WhatsApp you a sample essay. जो यहाँ पे मैंने लिखा है, the ideal essay. We've made a sample essay. Remember, it's a sample essay. Things out there, like you do not copy the same essay. So it's a sample essay. You can get it on your WhatsApp and it can just help you form your own essay. And yeah, subscribe to our channel. Press the bell button so that you can get the notifications whenever we upload something new. Yes, so see you all soon sometime in some other video. Wishing you all the best for your CFA career and your career in finance overall. Yep, goodbye.